Hi guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another glorious video here with the Terminator. Today, I'm going to be playing Troy Total War, something I haven't covered yet with you guys, but we are going to be playing the new DLC, Ajax and Diomedes. I'm going to be playing Ajax today for you. We're going to run through, what Ajax is all about, some of the new mechanics here with the with this faction, Salami. And yeah, I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun. Definitely watch the video, guys, if you're interested. You want to see more about what Ajax is about. Like the video if you enjoy it, and drop your thoughts below in the comment box, guys. And subscribe to the channel if you do. Absolutely, if you want to see more. But here we are. We're going to be playing Ajax in the new DLC. Super exciting stuff. I'm a big fan of Troy. I think it changes a lot of things up that, Total War generally kind of fails at doing. Things like diplomacy is a bit kind of different and new and refreshed, which I kind of like. I think a lot of it is obviously based on the resource system, but it's a cool game as well. Generally the campaign is based on kind of one big story. I think they've done a pretty good job with it. It's come a long way since vanilla release, so I'm quite happy with its current state. I think when it releases in Steam as well, it'll be really interesting to see the kind of mods that come out there for it. But for now, we're playing Ajax, guys. Ajax is all about renown. The path to greatness is paved with renown, essentially. So you want to get renown, and that helps you essentially by completing like unique missions, as with any other faction. Renown basically allows you to strengthen that diplomacy with other factions, the Nons, and you get to hold like various types of games that are pretty fun, interesting, and it's a very powerful kind of roster of units that you get with Salami. Mainly, defense type units, but that coupled with a lot of heavy ranged units lets you basically keep up a front line and kind of snipe them essentially from behind. Ajax himself is a powerful warrior, so it's gonna be exciting to see what kind of skills he has that we can upgrade with. We're gonna do this in hard mode, so we'll see how that goes as well, and it's gonna be interesting. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, here we are, Ajax on the island of Salamis. We have an army from Achaean on our shores, challenging our power here, which is a bold play by them. I mean, every faction that you start with in this game, you get a little bit of a starter battle to, show you the ropes and basically tell you how it's done. But yeah, as Ajax, that's what we're gonna do first here. Probably auto resolve it. It's gonna be a pretty simple battle. But just to run through exactly what Ajax is about. So, Ajax the Great is basically known for his fame. He was a defensive hero that essentially encountered a lot of powerful challenges in his journey. His missions are basically going to be around, avenging allies, and if he can, leverage his reputation to host big games. That's basically the whole strand of the warrior of renown. He is renowned for his defensive abilities, his ability to support his allies, and by doing that, convincing rivals to make peace. As well as that, we have something called Paragon Warrior. So both Ajax and Diomedes can bolster their respective armies with Paragons, which means that mightier versions of regular soldiers who march into battle under the leadership of a seasoned commander. Ajax can rally Paragons by defeating them in kind of mock battle, while Diomedes must rely on strategies to train them. So yeah, it's essentially when we come across various challengers, we can bolster our armies with these Paragons, which should be interesting to see. When we get into it, we're going to be able to show you exactly what that's all about. But that is what Ajax is all about. So we've got a very defensive unit roster. We have Athens, obviously, to our east. We've got our kind of allies to our west here. And Achaean challenging us. They have Aegina. They have Dreyopis. And the various other factions, island nations to our east as well. So, yeah, I think as Salami, being on an island, I'm going to try and look to create some island supremacy here in the southeastern chain of the map. And that helps us, perhaps look to Crete here, or even east to Sarpedon's starting location. Have to be wary about the Amazonians. They are a powerful nation. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to be looking at. Obviously, Athens is probably going to challenge us at some point, so going to have to do something about that. We have Megara as well, so having a kind of defensive position on the actual land is going to be cool as well. So we'll see how this goes. Thanks again for watching, guys. All these videos, it's all fun and games. I like to play a lot of Total War. I played a lot of Total War all the way back to Shogun. So just exploring some of this new stuff with you is a lot of fun. I hope you enjoy this too.
Ajax the Great.
Ah, Ajax the Great. We've got some nice... We've got 4 units of infantry and a couple melee infantry as well. Menes is over on our island, so challenge them. See what kind of odds we have from an auto resolve. Close victory. I think it'll be easy. I mean, look at this. He's whoa. I love that hairstyle, by the way. Yeah, he ransacked him. I mean that whew,
Free the prisoners.
Spear through the belly was something else, eh? All right, lead the charge. Defeat that army. Now we have to muster some troops. We have Achaean Salamis.
A giant among men.
I mean, he does look like a giant among men. I'm going to go with immovable force here. I know warning shot is an interesting an interesting skill here, but I feel like as a defensive faction, you're not really going to get a lot of flanking defense. You're not really going to let them flank you. You're going to have that frontal assault, and you're going to have a couple people trying to flank, but that's not going to happen. I'm not going to let that happen. So we need to muster some troops. We have just under 3,000 food. I'm going to go with a couple more spearmen. They're a very good line of infantry. And I'll have some islanders as well. They should be able to put a little flanking pressure on our battles while our frontal kind of infantry keeps the front line up, essentially. Let's see here. We've got no bronze production, no stone production, a very decent amount of wood and food actually being produced, which is nice to see. We have the royal decrees, obviously. I think I might just use that to start producing some bronze, because bronze is going to be super important to have some elite units on the field, as I'm sure you know. Diplomacy-wise, I mean, it looks like we're in a pretty good place. For some reason, Trojan doesn't really like us. Oh no, he's friendly. Cool. Nice. Right. I was looking at Salami for some reason. Yeah. Okay. So we've got some nice friends. Obviously, a few enemies as well. I think I might just not really touch diplomacy until I need it. I feel like in Troy, diplomacy is obviously great when you want to avoid an all-out war with someone when you have another one going on, which obviously is good. But diplomacy, I feel like in Troy is really good when you need resources. When you're really backed in a corner and you need, like, I don't know, a building to be built that's going to help you with an edge on the front line somewhere. Yeah, basically having a non-aggression pact that gives you like 1,000 stone, for example, it's going to be huge to get that going. So yeah, and then obviously we have the Warrior of Renown section here. So that's what I was telling you about, guys. Basically, leveraging your renown to either kind of make peace, invite among kind of rivals, invite your guests to increase your diplomatic weight with them. And yeah, generally be a badass. I mean, look at the
Victory
Ajax is
feels
awesome.
good.
By the way, I realized something about his shield earlier as well. I don't know if you've played a game called Titan Quest, but I am 99% certain his shield is, or Titan Quest's shield is based on the Ajax like golden shield here. Pretty sure. Anyway, back to the game. So, yep. So that's the Warrior of Renown, and we have the Path to Greatness. From humble beginnings, you have set out to prove your greatness to the world and become a celebrated hero. So, you can essentially challenge heroes from the rest of the world, and like basically depending on your might, and if you defeat them, they'll join you. If you have more renown and you beat them, they'll join you, you know, and that's awesome. I mean, very kind of powerful units here in your roster, and some of your armies can shift the battle, you know. So that's a really cool mechanic. I quite like that. I'm looking forward to seeing how that works in practice.
Worthy triumph.
So when it comes to buildings here, I'm gonna get a practice range, and that's it for now. I kind of want to have as much of a diverse like roster of units that I can recruit as possible. So once that is done, we get a few more interesting things and basically move on to Aegina. All right, that's gonna be the end of our turn, guys. I'll see you at the top of the next one. Alright guys, welcome back. It looks like Achaean has brought an army back up towards Megara, and they are raiding the province, causing some unhappiness. Not great, but Ajax is now ready to strike at Aegina and take this little town, so we're going to do this. Auto-resolve it. It's going to be a decisive victory. I'm going to save my battle in this video here for something major and interesting. So we've taken Aegina without any real
Spoils of war.
resistance. And we've got a trait as well, daring. I like it. Let's just repair our settlements here. We've got a nice source of income now as well. Why am I not repairing this? All right, yeah, cool. Okay, cool. Yep. Yep. That all looks good. Right? I am repairing this, right? Am I crazy right now? Yeah. Okay, cool. God damn. I haven't played this in a while. But yeah, so we've got Aegina. We've got this little army from Achaean as well, causing a little bit of trouble in Megara. But I'm not quite worried about there. They only have 7 units. And Megara's... What am I saying? Megara's garrison is also 7, so I'm not worried. We have a few other construction options here as well. So I'm gonna get that port, upgraded port, give us some more food as well. But yeah, I think, well, I gotta do a little commandment as well. Happiness. Let's do happiness. Fuck it. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the end of our turn here, really. All right, so the army has pulled off of Megara, which is nice. Our happiness is starting to pull back into the positive, which is good. Let's have a look at our diplomacy here, because obviously I've been expanding a little bit now. We've just taken another town here, Aegina. I wonder if Athens is feeling a little jittery. Atheni. Oh, they approve. They approve of the war with Achaean. Okay, that's cool. Nice. All right. That's good, because obviously, like, with Troy, we're going to have the Trojans come across the sea eventually. Athens, like, just leaving them there might be a nice little buffer against them. So I'm kind of happy about that. Okay, so let's have a look at what diplomacy we can...
A warrior like Ajax is worth listening to.
Okay, nothing with Trojan. How about the Arcadians? Not quite anything yet. Sparta.
Ajax by my side,
We get a non-aggression pact there.
I will happily talk with you.
Argos is a little bit more open to things.
I anticipate coming out of this well.
We could get a military alliance with Mycenae. I think the problem with that is the Trojans are definitely going to go to war with them eventually, which is going to just give me a choice. You know, it's going to tell me, okay, do you want to go at war with them as well? Which generally in Troy means I have to prepare myself for massive ships coming across the sea. As you know, they're a bit difficult to deal with. So, yeah, I don't really want to do that at the moment. So we're just going to upgrade Aegina, the main settlement building here.
Boasts its own paragon. If your renown is high enough, you may challenge them to combat. Defeat them, and they will serve your cause.
Look at that. Okay, so there's a paragon that lives in Aegina. So if I have enough renown, I can challenge them. Okay, where's our renown right now? See the renown panel for details. Well, I don't have any renown right now. But, I mean, can I challenge him anyway?
Truest friend, deadliest enemy.
I must prove my renown in the world. I mean, it doesn't look like there's a minimum renown requirement here, though. So, should I challenge him? He's a Paragon 5 rank. And he's got 11 units to deal with. So, might not be one to do right away. Might just wait on that for a little bit. And get a few units in the kind of army here to bolster our strength. Let's see. I might get a couple more islanders and some more ranged units as well. Okay, that's really cool to know, though. Like, if I have like 20 units here, which is one of my current missions, and if Ajax is around 5 or 6, fuck yeah, I'm gonna challenge that Paragon and see what I can do. That sounds really cool. All right. Is there anything else we want to do here? So currently, we have King's Decree. Yep. Issue a Royal Decree. Upgrade the main settlement unit. Get maximum strength. Okay, that's fine. I think this is the end of the turn here, guys. Pretty cool start, though. I think what we're going to do is probably go after Achaeus's main settlement here, Dryopis, before they can start mustering more troops. And their capital, Meropia, is just south of that. So it sounds like a nice jumping off point from there. All right, that's the end of our turn here. See you at the top of the next one. Hey guys, welcome back. So I have just activated a Hecatomb towards Artemis and done a prayer last turn towards her as well. That has graciously
Scourge of foes.
allowed me to start recruiting the warriors of Artemis. Now, these are super OP range infantry, sniping, stalk, etc. I can only have a limited number of them, as you can see here. So they're going to be like really cool actually to have. I can only have one at the moment because of bronze. I don't have a lot of bronze, but could try and negotiate with someone for some bronze. Let's see, who doesn't need their bronze?
This is a good time to talk.
Single bottom, mate. I want what I want. I want something like 200 bronze, don't I? They value stone and gold. I don't quite need gold at the moment. A little more okay to part with that. I have a lot of stone as well. So let's just get rid of some of that as well. Awesome. Do I have enough? Oh, I'm just off by a tiny bit. I need 280 and I have 272.
Ajax, My
talk
brother
to
in arms.
these guys.
What can I
Aw,
do for you?
Diomedes, I love you too, bro. Give me some bronze. He needs stone as well. Just give him a little stone. Nice. All right, so that means I can just about recruit one more. And I've recruited the maximum number of units. All right, sweet. So that means with that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units of ranged infantry. I love that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8 units of melee infantry. That's cool. All right, so I've got a nice like roster. I keep saying roster. Got a nice number of frontal kind of assault units. I'm gonna get a couple more of these islanders to have a bit of a flanking, like basically flanking force. And then hopefully by the next couple turns, we'll have a full force here to start going after Achaean and Dryopis. And then from there, move on to Meropia. I've just noticed also that Milos is currently unoccupied. It does have a special building. I don't remember which one it was. I want to say Giants. I might be wrong. Anyway, we'll see what kind of building that is, and definitely get down there as well to have this kind of like island chain of defense here, potentially to move further east or onto Crete. But yeah, that's where we're at the moment, guys. If you've enjoyed the video, definitely subscribe. Really appreciate that. And if you want to watch more, like, stick around, because I've got a lot more content coming out in the next few weeks. By content, I just mean really nice, cool videos that are entertaining and that you might enjoy. So yeah, definitely subscribe. All right, so that should be the end of our turn. I will see you at the top of the next one. All right, guys, welcome back. So we were just issued a mission to move Ajax to the region of Aegina, which he was already here, so I just completed. That means I think this is one of our first epic missions. So we've just got some renown, which is cool. A little bonus experience here for him as well. So let's see what our next skill is here. The Way of Athena. Melee defense, some hit points, melee attack, and some hit points. I'm going to go with defense. His attack is okay. It will get better, I'm sure, but I wanted to just favor his defense for the moment. Actually, you know what? While we're on him, let's see what kind of equipment we can give him as well. He's got a Triaconter ship. Cool. Achaean Chthon, Achaean Salamis as well. That's cool. Nice. All right. Nice. We've also got a full stack. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold on. Oh, that was an accident. We've got a full stacked army here as well with some warriors of Artemis. So we're kind of ready here to go after Achaean as well, which is very cool. So I'm just gonna start moving him over towards Achaean. And make our way down there to Dryopis. Start challenging Achaean in their own territory here. We have some construction options as well. One more turn to a population surplus, which means I'll be able to upgrade Megara to 3 and upgrade my muster field to a training camp, which should get me a bit more elite melee units here, which I think is what we're missing. And some more kind of basic construction options as well in terms of expanding our military prowess. Nice. All right, cool. I'm just going to upgrade this building here. Measured fields, get some more food going in the province. But yeah, I think that might be the end of our turn here. Do I want to do this just yet? All right, we'll do that one as well. Okay, that's the end of our turn here. See you at the top of the next one. Hi guys, so at the top of our next turn here, we got a little message shielding the weak. An emissary from a friendly faction arrives with a cry for help. Their people have been crushed and disgraced unjustly before the gods, their surviving warriors too ashamed to return to their wives. This insult cannot stand. Salamis. I just recently realized this. Salamis must not let such atrocities stand. The decision falls to Ajax. Should the son of Talamon's armies march out immediately to heed the request, or is a calmer approach more appropriate? Well, I mean, come on. It's Ajax. He is the defender of the weak. This will issue a mission to defeat their faction leader. This will declare a war on the faction and issue a mission to destroy them. The Corinthians. Oh, interesting. You know what? I'm going to go to war with them. Why not? They're right there. They only have like 2 settlements. I know I just sent Ajax south to crush Achaean, which is going to happen anyway, you know. But I've got a lot of food at the moment. I can probably barter some more from another faction and build another army here to at least put up a defensive position until Ajax comes back and we can sweep through here. I mean, Mycenae could be a nice ally in this fight as well. They're at war with Terrans at the moment.
Ah, Ajax.
The time has passed. Oh well, no worries. Oh, look here. Corinthians have actually got Erchamenes as well. That's fine. All right, so let's get back to the battle at hand. We have Ajax on the coast, ready to attack.
Into the fray.
That's exactly what we're gonna do. So we've got 3 armies here. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 units of melee infantry. A lot of them weaker than others. And the rest of them being ranged infantry units here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ranged infantry units. I'm excited for this one. No god is on my side, but I don't need one. Ajax is gonna fight this battle. All right, guys, here we are in our first battle, the Battle of Dryopus, with Ajax here, his mighty shield and spear and beard. Look at that mighty beard. Here we are in Dryopus. Ahead of us, infantry is all set up. I'm gonna have a line of spearmen on front, moving up to the front line here, and then we're gonna have ranged infantry, lots of them, basically just pinging as many of them as possible. I've got a little flanking force here as well. I'm gonna assume they're gonna have some sort of melee or ranged forces here waiting for me, so I'm gonna move them up, try and get through them, and then flank around and hopefully relieve our frontal force. And we do have a enemy reinforcement force here as well. I think it's like 3 or 4 units, so they're gonna get into the fight as well and start trying to flank us, but I'm not quite worried. I've got some Salamis Marines here that can hopefully deal with them, and yeah, we'll see if they can. So I'm going to start the battle.
The enemy is
Here
receiving
we go.
reinforcements.
So let's get the spears up here, and our ranged infantry as well. Get Ajax straight into the fight. I don't want these guys getting like on the back foot, so I'm gonna start moving them up here. We can get in there and start causing some havoc on that side. Let's get the archers in the fray as well. Yeah, look at that. They're already starting to move straight in for this infantry. You know what? I'm gonna turn them around. I'm gonna turn them around and take them out head on. So we're gonna have the Marines.
Your warriors have spotted hidden foes.
Get in there. Try and flank around. Meantime, the front line is up and set up. Yes, 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 yes. All right, these guys can start flanking around now as well. All right, let's have these javelin men just raining down fire. What is this little spearman doing here? They have a lot of melee infantry, so I need to commit as much of my force as possible. Looks like my guys here broken both of their melee infantry forces, so I'm just gonna make sure we can end their general as well. I don't want them coming back from the fight. How is the fight going on here? We've got a lot of infantry committed. Need Ajax on his A game. Nice defenses up. Defenses are up. Oh, he's doing heavy damage to Canopus here. Like that. I like that a lot. Let's get these guys to start raining down fire on their ranged infantry. I don't want them coming back into the fight with their ammo. We'll get the rest of these guys basically attacking the hero. Let's get Podalioris out of the fight as well. We'll get these guys up onto the front line here because we know they're just going to start attacking from this side. They're getting a little bit of flanking damage from these missile units, so
is under attack.
Need those taken out ASAP. Ajax, from a health point of view, is doing really well, which is good news. Very good news. We're having a bit of a struggle with this guy, though. Opilimnios. Nice, cool name. Alright, looks like this guy, Canopus, has come back into the fight as well.
Your warriors are losing heart.
Yeah, but it's a very, very... They've got us boxed in very well here. You know what? I'm going to move this unit back into this direction. This guy can hold him back enough, so that should be fine, I think. I'm going to throw a bolt. Now that this guy is broken, I'm going to throw a boulder at someone. Let's throw him at these guys.
Has sighted your hidden units.
All right, nice. This general is completely broken. Let's get the rest of my ranged units to keep firing down on their melee units here. A big force there, big force. Looks like this general's running as well now, which is excellent, excellent. Do not want that guy alive. We're going to move these guys up here.
One of your units has no more
while the others chase him down. All right, we've run out of ammunition in one unit, which is fine. Ajax needs to get back in there and kill Canopus. I don't want him there. I don't want him alive. Let's see here. 40 seconds for that defensive ability. We're going to get this. Let's get these forces flanking around. Come on, guys. All right, so far so good. We got warriors that are rallying. All right, looks like Canopus is dead. Yeah, nice. Canopus is dead. Excellent. Let's get a boulder thrown here. Throw that boulder. Oh, look at that. Look at that. He's throwing it. Oh, I'm pretty sure that just killed someone. Which is cool. It's fun. All right, now some of their melee units are starting to retreat as well. Let's get these guys rushing forward. Quite light, though, at the moment. Quite light in the melee infantry side of things. And they have more. They have a huge force here, so I need to keep breaking them and making sure that they're not going to come back in the fight. That's the name of the game here. All right, let's move Ajax back towards this section. They're getting broken. All right, these guys can start moving forward as well. Looks like that enemy general died. We need more melee infantry committed here. I mean, without the ranged infantry, I would not have been able to do anything here.
By Ares, your warriors are rallying.
All right, Ajax has his Aristea. You know what? Get in there, man. Get in there and cause havoc. Look at that. A lot of their infantry have retreated, and they're broken as well, which is really, really good. That's what we want. Let's move these guys up as well to support Ajax. Nice, nice. All right, let's get these guys helping him here. Man, look at that ranged infantry. They don't give a fuck. Even if they're broken, they're like, nope, you're not coming back in here. Nice. Oh, looks like they're running back. They're trying to put up a defensive position around the victory point here. Makes sense. Probably what I would do as well. All right, but we have a lot more going on. We have a lot more. All right, we've got some ranged infantry that are retreating. That's fine. Spearmen are still hunting them down here as well, even though these guys haven't retreated yet. Strange. All right, let's get these guys start coming up here and raining down fire from this side, I think. I know these guys haven't quite retreated yet, but I'm not that worried about them. All right, let's move these guys up and support that front line as well. Light skirmish infantry aren't going to do too much against them. All right, the rest of these guys have fully broken now as well. Very nice to see. I mean, for a siege where we were outnumbered and out melee infantryed as well. I mean, they had a lot of melee infantry. This has gone much better than hoped. I just need a bit more support here for Ajax and help. All right, okay, cool. So they're routing as well now. That's good. Excellent. All right, so we've got our ranged infantry here as well. Make them pay.
Victory is close enough to taste.
It is. It is. And it's done. They are running. Look at that. Look at them run. Oh, nice. That was a lot of fun, actually. Kind of pivoting our troops depending on what they were doing, adapting the strategy. Look at that. Look at these guys just killing them as they flee. I love it. That was a very, very good game here. Now I want Ajax. Are all the generals dead? I think they are. Okay. All right, that was the end of our battle here. It was close, but we did very, very well. Much better than I expected, actually, against quite a large force. And in less than 10 minutes. Nice. All right, looks like the MVP of our units. I would say we're the front line. Those spearmen put a very good fight up against a lot of their units. Together with the ranged infantry, that was kind of what kept our fight going, which is what Ajax is all about. You know, the unit roster means that if you have a very solid front line of defensive infantry, it just gives the ranged enough work, enough of an opportunity to do their work.
feels good to improve.
Yes, it does. All right, Dryopus had some harpies. Nice, excellent. We're taking the city. It's going to take a few turns to replenish our units here, but we can get some more skills for our lovely Ajax here. 8 morale, hit points, or treasure. I'm going to go with treasure. Why not? Okay, so Dryopus is ours. Meropia is just south of this town. They only have 9 units at the moment. Obviously, I'm sure they're going to be mustering. But it's a pretty open target here for us. But at the same time, we are now at war with the Corinthians to our west. So we're going to have to start preparing for that pretty quickly. And to do that, I'm going to do a barter agreement. So, food, Argos would be a good one to do that. All right, so we're going to do a little agreement here. Recurring barter. We're going to ask for 1,000 food a turn for 8 turns. And in return, I'm going to give him... he wants stone. I don't really have a stone kind of income at the moment, which isn't ideal for this. I mean, it's only for 8 turns, so... this is a little risky in terms of resources. See here. 90 bronze is probably best. I have a lot of wood income. Yeah, that's going to be the tipping point. All right, let's 20 and 0. Nice. Okay, yeah, we can do this on wood alone. Let's make it 350. Nice. Excellent. All right. We're not going to have as much of a wood income, obviously, but we've got a lot of food now being produced for Salamis, which means I can recruit an army here to challenge the Corinthians. So, who should our second hero be? Let's see. We've got a fighter here. Motivation ends his turn, blah, blah, blah. Sacks or raises the settlements. Make it a populace. Winning a battle together with Ajax. Nope. Wins a battle, ends a turn with Ares as respected. And garrisoned. Ends treaty. You know what? Let's go. There's a lot here. You know what? I'm gonna go with Asimnos. Asimnos. Yes. Only because he gets that motivation every time he wins a battle, which is like probably the easiest thing to do. I'm not gonna garrison him in a city, obviously, and I'm not gonna make peace with a neighboring faction. So, yeah, we're gonna recruit him. And we're going to recruit just some spearmen at first and some skirmishers. Once we've got that main settlement building upgraded, I'm going to get some better melee infantry for him here. But the main focus is still going to be on Meropia. If we can take Meropia, food-producing island here, all these food-producing islands, I'm going to be able to support a lot more armies. That's the end of our turn here, guys. I'll see you at the top of the next one. Hey guys, welcome to our next turn here. I have moved Ajax to Meropia. We have them besieged, and we have, I think it's even, 19 units versus 19. I've merged a unit just so we didn't have to wait for the full replenishment and really go for it and corner them in. They managed to do a few like recruitment turns, which was like good for them, good on them. but I think we still have the superior force here. So it looks even, but I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 units again of melee infantry versus ours. And we still have the superior ranged force. So I'm pretty confident about this game. It's better odds than the last one. So you know what? We're going to try and fight this one again. Should be a really good battle. All right, guys, here we are in our battle for the final capital of Achaean. We're going to move our spears up here on this side of the flank. I want like a very, very solid line here. Just raining down fire and pressure. You know, the spearmen are going to do a lot of pressure on their front lines. It's a very like small choke point here, but I think we have the edge in terms of what our units can do, the number of ranged infantry we have. Ajax being who he is, obviously, a man of great renown. And our ability generally to put as much damage on them as possible. I'm excited. They have their backs towards us, strangely. All right, so far so good. Looks like they're moving their troops up on this side. Kind of. Maybe toying with the idea. Maybe they're retreating. I think what they really want to do is not rush in. Because if they rush in, I've got them very nicely, neatly ready to crush them, essentially. Oh, they're moving in from this side, moving my infantry up. All right, let's get the spearmen up a little bit just to make sure they don't push through at all on either side. Ares, witness us! Kind of sounds like something out of Fury. Not Fury. Fury Road. Oh my god, what is that movie? Oh, never mind. Witness me! You know what I'm talking about. All right. Forces are in the fight. Ranged infantry firing in there. Looks like the main battle's happening on this side at the moment. They're not kind of pushing in at the moment on this side. You know what? Let's get in there.
Your warriors have spotted hidden foes.
All right, we've broken through, which is very nice to see. Just gonna help them on the back here as well with these spearmen flanking around, while the rest of our ranged units pushes up. Make sure we can limit any damage from them behind us. All right, so far so good. Got a lot of them retreating at the moment. Like they've been defeated on this side as well. Let's push forward on here. Sure, we get more pressure on their missile units.
Ajax! Prepare for war!
Where are these guys going? I haven't even moved these guys into the fight, which is very nice. I like to have a little backup force. These guys on this side are pushing in very, very well. Still a decent number of them in the fight. Very nice. Oh, looks like they've moved their general into the fight as well. Oh, why are these guys in here? Move them back a little bit. Excellent. Solid in defense. That's right. All right, let's get these guys in a front line. We don't want them chasing after them. We just want a nice little front line going on here. Looks like they've brought their other general up to challenge these melee units on this side. I'm going to send one of these islanders just to support them.
Your warriors are losing heart.
Yep, we're losing a bit of heart there. I need to start pulling them back, maybe. You know what? I am going to pull them back. Let's pull them back a little bit on here. Ajax is doing good work on this side, though.
Ready to serve.
You know what? Let's get these infantry in. I want their generals taken out. That's like the primary objective here. Oh, look at that. They turned around and pushed into this flank. Wow. That's a ballsy move, I'm not going to lie. Very, very ballsy. They just left this entire flank open. So as soon as these guys rally, as they are now, we're going to be able to push in pretty easily, to be honest. Now we're having a hard time on this side as well. They have, like, retreating units, though, so I think we're doing very, very well. Defenses are up as well. Defenses are up. Nice, nice, nice. Putting a lot of pressure. Come on, break him, break him. Yes. All right, so he is routing. That's okay. It's okay. We've got our ranged units doing a lot of fire. Come on, finish him with a big boulder in the face. Oh, okay, he didn't, but that's okay. Let's challenge the other general here. All right, look at that. Look at that massive push there. Very, very much like that. Gonna use our ranged infantry up there to start flank firing anyone on this side. Yeah, look at that hero fight as their infantry retreats. Nice. All right, I'm gonna move some of these guys on the flank here. Just surprise them. That's all we need to do. We need to surprise them. Very nice so far. Very nice. I like what I see a lot. All right, their units are breaking.
Try not to enjoy this too much. Dead men sling no insults. Crush them.
Ajax is having a hard time with this guy, Antiochus. All right, so far so good. Having a hard time on this side though. Oh, my warriors of Artemis. Oh, why were you in there? How did I not notice that? Okay, that's okay. They're retreating. Hopefully they don't all get wiped out. In the meantime, Ajax is still having a hard time on this side. But he is retreating. Nice. Excellent. Let's throw a boulder at some of these units. More and more of them are retreating now, and not just retreating, but breaking and retreating, which is what we want.
I'll not falter. Show no fear. You take them here. You bring shame on yourself and your people.
All right, we've got a couple of units here I can move up as well, now that they've rallied.
Hades has claimed
Yes.
the enemy hero.
My Marines have killed their general, which is awesome. They're not in a great spot at the moment, though. Got 2 units they're fighting there. If I can just get Ajax in to kill Antiochus, this is going to be a very short game now from here on out. I've just lost my Marines on that side. Come on, Ajax. Kill him. Oh, it's a bit of a mess, isn't it? Come on, guys. All right, you know what? Let's get Ajax back. If we can... I know they're going to rally over there, but if we can just get our troops in a nice formation here. I'm confident we'll be able to just finish this off, essentially. Men are moving forward towards Ajax here. Come on, Ajax. Put up the fight of your life. Look at that. Their morale is so low already. Getting a few hits towards Ajax, but... Oh, look at that shield bash. And, I mean, they're broken already. You see that? And his Aristea is also ready to activate. So let's get them all up into the front line. Want to take out their last unit that can put up a fight, really.
Ajax the Great.
I mean, you are great, dude. Bam. Moving towards the last unit here now. They're falling back as well. We've lost a lot of units, actually. They're faltering. Morale is going down already. I need to just make sure all of these units have a bit of pressure. Because if they don't, they can make a comeback and put up another big fight.
Victory is close enough
It's
to
not what
taste.
we want.
Ajax the Mighty.
I mean, I don't think they will. It's pretty much a done deal from now. But you never know. You never know. Can't put your guard down for a moment.
The enemy has lost a victory point.
And that's it. There we have it. Our victory has been achieved. Achaean is no more. A mighty Ajax. Surely. Oh, look at that. Surely has grown in renown here. Oh! That was awesome. Nice little execution move there. Alright, we're gonna occupy the city. Yep. Harpies as well. Huh, alright. Nice. So, Achaean has been destroyed. Captured Meropia. Ajax has done me proud. Probably start moving him back, or even we could probably take Milos and complete the province here. We've got our second army being produced here in Megara as well. Now that the settlement building has been upgraded also in Megara, which actually puts up a nice defensive force. Ajax companions, nice. We'll just get a training camp as well, so we can get some more Marines and some heavier ranged infantry here. Nice. Excellent. All right. So, thank you guys for watching. This is going to be the end of our first episode here with Ajax in Troy Total War. I hope you've enjoyed it. I really hope you've enjoyed it. You know, I'm trying to make these videos a bit more immersive, entertaining, informative, educational, whatever. And I have a lot of fun doing them. I hope I don't talk too much. But that's been some of my feedback. But you know, I really like it. I really enjoy these games, and I hope you enjoy watching me play them. If you do like the video, guys, drop a comment for your thoughts below. You know, whatever it is. If you have you know a suggestion for a way I can improve, or maybe a next step. You know, here's an open question for you guys. What should I be doing next? Obviously, we have Corinth here. That needs to be taken out as one of our missions. But otherwise, you know, the field is very open. So let me know what you think. Growing renown, obviously, is a primary objective here. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below. And subscribe to the channel, guys, if you want to see the next video in this series. And check out my other series as well. You know, we have Rome, 2 Total War, Divide and Impera, and the Medieval 1212 Kingdoms series as well, where I play as Scotland. And it's a lot of fun, lots of good things happening there. But again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.